In the glamorous world of Hollywood where stars shine brightly, there is another story unfolding, a story about aging that even the most famous cannot escape as the spotlight fades. Behind the perfect exterior, they face relentless pressure to maintain their youth, and that is not always an easy task. Now we will explore the growing list of stars who have openly shared their struggles from non-stop partying to unexpected complications from cosmetic surgery. Those who were once symbols of beauty and success now appear as though they've stepped out of a horror movie. Let's dive into these emotional stories and valuable lessons about embracing aging under the spotlight. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you won't miss any of the exciting stories coming up. Leave a comment with the number 1 if you resonate with these stars, or 0 if you have a different opinion. Now let's dive in and learn more. Sarah Jessica Parker is a cultural phenomenon who became famous for her role as Carrie Bradshaw in Sex and the City, a role that not only defined her career, but also deeply influenced the way we perceive fashion and relationships in the modern world. Before becoming a symbol of independent living, Parker had a long career on Broadway where she became famous for her iconic role in Annie. Before taking on the role of Carrie, a strong, progressive woman, she had already achieved success in several films during the 2000s, such as Footloose and Hocus Pocus. She became one of the brightest stars of Hollywood, especially when Sex and the City premiered in 1998. In the first season, although she still maintained her innocent charm as an actress, Parker became the target of criticism and rumors. Many media outlets reported that she looked younger than her actual age, attracting unwanted attention to her skinny frame and the wrinkles on her face, which she said were a result of stress and emotional turmoil in her life. Particularly rumors about her extramarital affair with her husband Matthew Broderick added to the unwanted attention. Some magazines even went as far as calling her the least attractive woman in the world, a title that undoubtedly has its pros and cons. However, it's undeniable that Sarah Jessica Parker remains a beauty and power icon in the entertainment industry. Cory Feldman is a name deeply etched in everyone's memory. At the age of 8, Cory Feldman made a mark with standout roles in iconic films like Stand By Me, The Goonies, and Lost Boys during his teenage years. Cory Feldman was not only known for his acting talent, but also for his appealing looks, which attracted a massive fan base, especially when collaborating with fellow actor Goldie Hawn. Those moments from that time created the image of a teen idol that many still hold in their memories. However, seeing Cory Feldman today might surprise many, especially those who once saw him as the symbol of youth. It seems that time has left a clear imprint on his appearance, reflecting the challenges he has faced in the entertainment industry. His changing appearance is a testament to the price one pays for a glamorous time under the spotlight after the difficult experiences he endured. Cory decided to shift his focus to exposing child abuse in the entertainment industry. His commitment to protecting victims has taken a toll on his mental and physical health, causing him to look more fatigued despite the changes in his appearance. Cory Feldman continues to use his platform to shed light on important issues, showing his strength in the fight against the injustices he has witnessed. His courage has not only raised awareness, but also inspired many others in the battle for justice and child protection, demonstrating that speaking out is essential despite the hardships. Donatella Versace is an icon in the fashion world, but her story also reflects the complex issues surrounding aging and cosmetic surgery. An iconic Italian designer, Donatella started her career by supporting her brother Giovanni in founding the Versace brand. Now, serving as vice president of the Versace Group, she has made significant contributions to the brand's global influence with her creative design talents and close relationships with many celebrities. Donatella helped Versace become one of the most luxurious brands in the world. However, as the brand grew, she began to feel the pressure to maintain a youthful and attractive appearance, which led her to undergo cosmetic surgery to combat the signs of aging. Unfortunately, the cosmetic procedures she chose didn't achieve the expected results, and instead made her appear younger. These procedures changed her appearance in unexpected ways. As a result, Donatella Versace became the focal point of attention not only for her talent, but also due to her significant physical transformation. Donatella's experience raised many questions about whether cosmetic surgery truly helps slow down the aging process. She became a prominent example of the potential risks involved in using surgical interventions to maintain youthfulness, opening a deeper perspective on the matter. The fashion industry has long been associated with beauty standards and perfection, placing immense pressure on celebrities within the industry. This pressure not only comes from the public's expectations, but also from the celebrities themselves, who must maintain an idealized image throughout their careers. Donatella Versace, an icon in the fashion world, is a prime example of the challenges stars face. Her story is not only about fashion, but also a reminder about self-acceptance and the natural changes that come with aging. Donatella, despite being a talented designer who helped make Versace one of the world's most luxurious brands, is not immune to the pressures of maintaining a youthful and attractive appearance. When she decided to undergo cosmetic surgery to fight the signs of aging, the results were not as expected, and this turned her into the focal point of attention, not just for her talent, but also for her striking physical transformation. Donatella's experience reflects the reality that in the fashion industry, sometimes the attempt to maintain an ideal appearance can lead to unintended consequences. This also serves as a reminder that self-acceptance and self-love are the most important things, especially when facing the natural changes of the body and aging. Janet Jackson is a multi-talented singer and dancer famous since the 1980s for her music and dance career. She reached the peak of success while maintaining a remarkable appearance. However, in recent years, Janet has undergone a significant change in her appearance, particularly due to weight loss. Although her appearance has changed dramatically, the features of Janet remain intact, making her a more feminine version of herself. Janet is not just an artist, but also a woman with a solid foundation in the music industry. Throughout her long and successful career, Janet has earned nearly $1 billion from music sales, albums, and tours. However, she has also faced pressures related to weight and the changing image which have affected her during her transformation. Janet Jackson's story is not just an artistic journey, but also a personal one with highs and lows that anyone can relate to. Janet gradually distanced herself from the public eye when she and her husband, a wealthy Saudi Arabian businessman, decided to make Saudi Arabia their home. Jennifer Grey, who starred in the iconic film Dirty Dancing in 1987, captured American hearts with her standout appearance, including her signature nose and voluminous curly hair. However, when she decided to have a nose job to combat the aging process, her journey took an entirely different turn. Grey wanted to look younger, but this decision led to unexpected results. After the surgery, even the paparazzi couldn't recognize her as her appearance had changed too much. The initial goal was to make her nose more harmonious, but the result was a smaller nose than before. A small issue with the cartilage beneath the surface was discovered, and Gray's initial satisfaction quickly turned to concern. The decision to undergo a second surgery seemingly transformed her into a completely different person. When she returned to acting, Gray struggled to find roles, and even casting directors couldn't recognize her. The feeling of being completely changed made her feel as though she had done something wrong. In her autobiography, she shares that although she overcame the challenge, she still feels guilty for voluntarily removing her most iconic role. In her artistic journey, Jennifer Grey decided to undergo a minor nose surgery to combat the aging process, but this led to unintended consequences for her career. While the desire to slow down aging was the driving force behind her surgery, the results had a significant impact on her image and career, as even the paparazzi could not recognize her after the procedure. This became a poignant reminder of the close connection between appearance and professional identity in the entertainment industry, where changes in appearance can affect career opportunities for stars. Axl Rose, the lead singer of the legendary band Guns N' Roses, has had a long and impressive music career. His powerful voice and songwriting abilities have left a lasting mark on rock music. However, over time, his fame has waned, and the undeniable charm of Rose has changed. Since 2011, his image has undergone a notable transformation, marking a shift from the cute boy the fans once adored. At the Rock in Rio festival, Rose appeared to try and conceal his larger frame under a sparkling gold jacket, black hat, and large sunglasses. Even his rival Scott Weiland criticized Rose, accusing him of wearing a wig, injecting Botox, and being overweight. While these allegations were unfounded, it's clear that Rose no longer had the captivating image that once enamored audiences. When performing in Los Angeles in 2012, the signs of aging were more apparent than ever, with a swollen, face-wrinkled skin and a fatigued expression while performing Sweet Child of Mine. This reflected the changes that time had brought. Despite the physical changes, Rose's voice still retained its powerful emotional pull. The dynamic, youthful image that fans once knew is no longer there, but his music and charm continue to fuel his career. Axl Rose's story is a reminder that time can change everything, but true passion and talent live on. Janice Dickinson, proud to be the world's first supermodel, left a lasting impression on the fashion industry. She graced the cover of Vogue 37 times in the 1970s and 1980s, and stood out with her classic beauty, glossy brown hair, and red lips. However, over time, Dickinson realized that accepting her age was not an easy task. To combat the signs of aging, she turned to top cosmetic surgeons. This period also coincided with her appearances on reality TV shows like I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and Celebrity Big Brother. Her transformation shocked viewers as Dickinson seemed to become a distorted version of herself. Cosmetic surgeries led to severe consequences, and her financial life was far from smooth. She had to file for bankruptcy in 2013, facing nearly $1 million in back taxes and beauty costs. Her creditors included the Beverly Hills Anti-Aging Center and dermatologist Arnold Clean. Meanwhile, Dr. Terry Dubrow called her the worst patient. Despite facing many hardships, there is still hope that Dickinson will find balance and self-acceptance in a world that has changed so much. Janice Dickinson, the supermodel, known for her classic beauty and outstanding career in fashion, gradually showed a more tempered aspect when she appeared at a fashion show in West Hollywood 2 years later. It is hoped that this marks the beginning of her return, where she can rediscover her natural beauty and feel happy with herself. Her previous physical transformations due to cosmetic surgeries surprised many, but now Dickinson seems to be embracing a more positive image, showcasing her confidence and acceptance of her age. Macaulay Culkin, who began his career at the age of 4, quickly became a star on television. His breakthrough roles in the blockbuster films Home Alone 1990 and Home Alone 2 Lost in New York 1992 catapulted him to fame, making him one of the most famous child stars since Shirley Temple. However, Culkin's career took a different direction when he decided to quit acting in 1994, and his life became less in the spotlight. At the age of 15, Culkin filed a lawsuit against his parents for $17 million in legal costs, creating a media frenzy. In 2012, photos of Culkin emerged, surprising the public with his significant transformation as he appeared with a frail frame and homeless style. While there were rumors of drug abuse, Culkin strongly denied this, admitting that he played with fire but never sought treatment. After a hiatus, Culkin returned in 2013 when he co-founded a comedy rock band called Pizza Underground, inspired by his love of pizza. However, the band disbanded in 2014. Culkin did not stop there and later starred in a comedy film called Impractical Jokers in 2013. Since then, Culkin has adopted a healthier and more positive lifestyle, far from the worries that plagued him in the past. Despite the challenges, Culkin seems to be finding balance in his life, and fans hope he will see more success in the future. Rod Stewart, an iconic musician with a captivating personality and unique taste, has always drawn attention from fans throughout his music career. Stewart is known for memorable relationships, particularly with ex-wives such as Bond girl Britt Ekland and supermodel Rachel Hunter. Stewart is not only a talented musician but also someone with unconventional views on marriage. He is the father of 8 children with 5 different mothers and has shown little interest in formal relationships. Despite this, Stewart's charm has not faded even at the age of 78. However, his life took a turn when he was diagnosed with thyroid cancer in May 2003, requiring him to relearn how to sing. Despite the huge challenge, Stewart persisted in practicing daily and gradually regained his strong voice. In 2017, Stewart faced another battle with prostate cancer, but these difficulties did not stop him from continuing to record and perform regularly. Stewart's perseverance is not only reflected in his music but also in his dedication to his career. Despite going through many ups and downs, Stewart continues to give his all to the arts, and his life is a testament to resilience, passion, and determination. Proving that passion and vitality can overcome any challenge, one thing is certain. His career, although perhaps not traditionally successful, has always left a deep impression on fans. Pamela Anderson, one of the most iconic blonde beauties of the 90s, rose to fame after being named Playmate of the Month by Playboy magazine. When it comes to Playboy covers, Pamela truly stands unmatched, and the red bikini became her signature style in Hollywood, especially when she played C.J. Parker in the action series Baywatch. Although her career continued to grow in Hollywood, by the age of 53, signs of aging had begun to appear. Many began to notice that she wasn't coping well with these changes. Recent paparazzi photos showed wrinkles on her face, reflecting the pressures of fame and money. However, Pamela has maintained her signature bleached blonde hair and sharp, smoky eye makeup. She appeared stunning at the 2017 Cannes Film Festival. But along with her looks, rumors of plastic surgery started to spread. Dr. Marino Gaupa, a cosmetic surgeon in London, suggested minor procedures such as facelifts, cheek fillers, and forehead Botox. This attention sparked a debate about her appearance, raising questions about how aging and Hollywood fame interact. Although she is no longer the bombshell she once was, Pamela Anderson remains confident in her own path, proving that standards and attitudes in the entertainment industry are constantly evolving. Through natural aging or subtle cosmetic enhancements, Anderson has always lived by the philosophy of enjoying every moment, even when aging is an inevitable concept. However, she is starting to feel the impact of time, something everyone in the industry must face. Her story is not only about glamour, but also a testament to resilience and how one can confront the trials of time in the dazzling yet dangerous world of Hollywood. Lil Kim is one of the most prominent reformers in the world of hip-hop even before Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj emerged. A one-year prison sentence in 2000 was just one of the obstacles she overcame. Despite early musical success, what really captured public attention was the transformation in her appearance over the years. In 1999, Lil Kim began changing her style as she started wearing blonde lace wigs and blue contact lenses. In the years that followed, she underwent several cosmetic surgeries. By 2010, her appearance had significantly changed: a slimmer nose, possibly a breast augmentation, fuller lips, and a noticeably altered facial shape. In 2016, Lil Kim uploaded a series of selfies to Instagram, which she later deleted. The photos showed a striking transformation in her skin tone and lighter hair. This raised questions about cultural beauty standards and how they affect people's self-esteem. In these unguarded moments, Lil Kim shared her struggles with low self-esteem and how it was impacted by toxic relationships in her past. Like many women of color, Lil Kim may have turned to expensive and invasive beauty procedures because of pressure from cultural norms that suggest lighter skin is more attractive. Unfortunately, Lil Kim's age is now more apparent due to all of this. She has undergone cosmetic treatments. Although she has tried her best to maintain a youthful appearance, there is no way to slow down the aging process. Lil Kim's story not only reflects progress in music, but also paints a complex picture of beauty pressures in the entertainment industry, a constant battle between self-confidence and the harsh standards of society. Mickey Rourke, once one of the most handsome men in Hollywood, has undergone a major transformation in both his career and appearance. After stepping into the world of professional boxing, Rourke tried to channel his boundless energy into every match. However, a significant change began to occur as he faced a series of severe boxing-related injuries, all while continuing to take occasional acting roles. These injuries included 2 broken noses, a fractured cheekbone, and multiple injuries to his ribs and toes. To maintain his image on screen, especially in films like Iron Man 2, Rourke sought surgical treatments to repair these injuries. Unfortunately, his once perfect face was badly damaged and required reconstruction. Rourke initially refused surgery, but in 2009 he admitted that his new look was the result of a botched facelift. He expressed regret and confessed that he wasn't qualified enough to choose the right surgeon. Additional procedures, including hair transplants, became part of Rourke's strategy to revive his acting career, but the results were not always as expected. In 2019, cosmetic surgeon Hala Elati warned that Rourke's face might be severely damaged from repeated Botox injections. Mickey Rourke now stands as a stark example of how attempts to delay aging can reduce an iconic, charming image to a faded shadow illustrating the complexity and challenge of living as a Hollywood star. Rourke's story not only reveals the traps of the entertainment industry, but also serves as a lesson in accepting time and change. Meg Ryan, one of the icons of romantic comedy in the mid-1980s, made a strong impression on audiences with her memorable roles. Despite her success, Ryan chose to step away from the spotlight at the height of her Hollywood career. In 2019, she opened up about the difficulties in her life, particularly the exhaustion and loneliness she had endured. This struggle led her to decide not to pursue professional acting any longer. Do you relate to her decision to step away from the spotlight? Don't forget to hit like if you enjoy inspiring stories like this, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video. Though Ryan has remained relatively quiet in recent years, she drew attention at the 2016 Tony Awards with a noticeably different look. Her short blonde hair stood out, but her skin showed signs of unusual shine and slight puffiness. Many noted that she looked similar to how she appeared during Paris Fashion Week in 2019, leading them to wonder if her style had permanently changed. She has truly changed. While Ryan had previously denied plastic surgery reports, some experts have suggested that treatments like lip fillers, eyelid reconstruction, and facelifts might be responsible for her transformation. Although Ryan once claimed that she preferred to age naturally because cosmetic procedures might not prevent the effects of aging, a quick look at current photos of Meg shows that these procedures may not have had the desired effect and might even have made her look worse. Meg Ryan's story is a prime example of the challenges in dealing with time and the pressures of an entertainment industry where beauty and youth are highly valued. Ryan O'Neal, the American actor best known for his roles in Peyton Place and the iconic film Love Story, first attracted public attention with his talent and charm. However, his personal life has been much more controversial, marked by addiction and violent outbursts that overshadowed his success in Hollywood. The accusations against Ryan were not only of a career in decline, but also of a personal life in shambles. The story of Ryan O'Neal, one of Hollywood's most talented yet tragic stars, is a prime example of the mix of success and decline. What is particularly concerning is that Ryan O'Neal was accused of shooting his son Griffin and introducing him to cocaine at the age of 11. This decision, which Griffin later stated ruined his life beyond repair, is one of the darkest aspects of Ryan's personal life. Such behavior, especially involving family members, contributed to the reputation of the O'Neal family, which is considered one of the most unstable families in Hollywood. Nearly every member of the family has struggled with severe substance abuse issues and tumultuous personal lives. Despite making significant contributions to the film and television industry, Ryan O'Neal couldn't escape the turbulence in his personal life. Stories of violent outbursts and abusive behavior within his family became an inseparable part of his story. While he had once been a prominent and successful actor, his personal struggles and the chaos in his family overshadowed everything. On December 8, 2023, Ryan's tumultuous life came to an end, leaving behind a legacy that was both brilliant and painful. Despite his significant contributions to cinema, the suffering he caused within his own family remains an unavoidable part of his life story. The King of Pop, Michael Jackson, recognized as one of the greatest cultural icons of the 20th century, faced a long and painful struggle throughout the last 15 years of his life. Rumors suggest that to fuel his drug addiction, Jackson used up to 19 different fake IDs during this time, allowing him access to addictive substances he could not control. His struggle began after a Pepsi commercial accident in 1984 when he suffered severe burns during a shoot, leading doctors to prescribe opioids to manage his pain. This was the first turning point that led to his addiction to drugs. Jackson later admitted that the incident marked the beginning of a long period of dependency on medication. Nick Nolte, once known as Hollywood's Golden Boy, quickly became a suburban housewife's heartthrob with his charming appearance and perfect hairstyle. However, over time, his appeal seemed to fade, and Nick's current image has surprised many with its dramatic transformation. Today, Nick appears rougher, partly due to years of drug addiction. Looking at portraits of him, it's hard to imagine he was once a famous model, attracting fans at the peak of his acting career. He was a sought-after model known for his strong, alluring look and trendy fashion style. However, his life was severely affected by drug battles and legal issues, including driving under the influence. Now, with an aged appearance and a gruff personality, Nick Nolte may be a perfect fit for roles portraying drunk, irritable men or complex characters. His journey from a golden boy to a man marked by poor decisions partly reflects the brutal reality of the entertainment industry, where light and darkness often go hand in hand. Keith Richards, the iconic rock guitarist, has become a surprising figure when looking at his drastically changed appearance. Although he's only 73, he looks more like a 90-year-old man, leading many to wonder whether he's ever resisted the temptations of alcohol and cigarettes. Perhaps his age wouldn't be so obvious if not for the long-term drug use, especially during the 1960s and 1970s, when he faced multiple arrests and serious health consequences. The gaunt look on his face is not only a sign of aging, but also evidence of past poor choices. His face clearly shows the consequences of a reckless lifestyle, and his deep voice reflects the weariness of a life lived hard. Moreover, his views on the music industry, especially the rise of rap and hip-hop, also suggest some hesitation toward new trends, making him seem somewhat out of touch with today's younger generation. Though Keith Richards remains a talented musician with a rich musical legacy, his continued presence in the industry remains a source of inspiration to many generations of artists, despite the hardships he has endured. Goldie Hawn, a cinematic icon of the 1970s and 1980s, quickly became a Hollywood phenomenon, receiving 2 Oscar nominations and being the mother of talented actress Kate Hudson. However, despite her natural beauty, Goldie has gone to great lengths to maintain her glamorous appearance throughout her career. Over time, her concern about aging has become increasingly evident. Goldie was once known as the sweet, bubbly blonde, but now she faces the realities of aging. Her journey toward youthful beauty has focused on simplicity and self-care. Her morning and evening routines are strict, consisting of gentle cleansing facial massages and moisturization. She also follows her mother's advice, like using coconut oil and natural exfoliants to maintain youthful skin. However, despite her efforts to care for her skin naturally, there are still rumors that Goldie may have used some cosmetic enhancements. The procedures performed, such as facelifts or dermal filler injections, have been done, but the signs of aging are still clearly visible on her face. Despite strictly following anti-aging measures, her radiant smile and natural skincare routine remain top priorities in Goldie's beauty regimen. But the challenges of aging seem to be an inevitable part of her journey. Although she hasn't had many standout roles recently, Goldie Hawn remains a living testament to self-care and the ability to bounce back in the face of the trials of time. At 61 years old, Mel Gibson is not one of the most frequently seen actors in Hollywood, despite a lengthy list of achievements and controversies spanning decades. Gibson has shocked and puzzled audiences with his controversial statements and provocative artistry. After stepping away from directing and producing, he created notable films such as The Passion of the Christ, while also starring in Lethal Weapon and Mad Max. However, Gibson's career has been severely impacted by controversial accusations surrounding his behavior. He is known for his sexist, anti-Semitic, and anti-LGBTQ views, along with negative comments. His arrest for drunk driving tarnished his reputation in the eyes of the public and the film industry. In real life, Gibson has apologized multiple times for his inappropriate actions and remarks. With a scruffy appearance and a career decline in recent years, Gibson has come a long way from being one of the biggest stars of Hollywood in the early 1990s. He became one of the most criticized actors after Braveheart, The Passion of the Christ, Hacksaw Ridge, and several other films. However, his misconduct led to his removal from the cast by his management company. Today, Gibson is often labeled negatively due to his views on gender and race, pushing him to the lowest ranks of Hollywood society. Haley Joel Osment, best known for his role in The Sixth Sense, 1999, became one of Hollywood's most notable young actors at the age of 11. When the film was released, Osment left a strong impression on audiences with his portrayal of Cole Sear, a boy who can see dead people. This role earned him an Academy Award nomination and launched a brilliant career in the film industry. Following the success of The Sixth Sense, Osment went on to appear in several other films, including AI Artificial Intelligence 2001, directed by Steven Spielberg, where he played David, a robotic boy capable of love. These roles solidified Osment's exceptional acting talent, leaving a lasting impression on audiences. However, Osment's career didn't stop with his outstanding childhood performances. In recent years, he has shifted towards television and independent projects. Osment appeared in the Hulu series Future Man 2017, and by 2020, he proved his growth as an actor and his ability to adapt to various genres. Recently, Osment has also appeared in films such as The Secret Dare to Dream 2020 and Between Two Ferns. The movie 2022 further cementing his place in the film industry. He has also participated in a wide range of artistic projects, from short films to supporting roles, showcasing his versatility and continuous growth as an actor. With his achievements, Haley Joel Osment is a living testament to the perseverance and talent of an actor. From his early years to the present, he continues to win the hearts of audiences with diverse and profound roles. Brigitte Bardot, a famous artistic icon of the 1950s and 1960s, captivated audiences with her alluring beauty and exceptional talent. As a top singer-actress and model, she quickly became a sex symbol of her era, representing beauty and freedom for women. Bardot starred in 16 acclaimed comedies and 47 other films and wrote more than 60 songs confirming her diverse talent. However, over time, her image has changed significantly. At 81, her appearance reflects the marks of the years that differ from her peak. Though she describes herself as happy, her face bears the scars of a life of parties and long nights, a testament to a rich yet complex life. This transformation is not only a sign of aging, but also a result of profound life experiences. Brigitte Bardot is not only a fashion icon, but also a significant influence on popular culture. Her image has inspired many generations, raising questions about the standards of beauty and their sustainability. Bardot's story is not only about romance and the spotlight, but also unveils new chapters of her life and career. Even in her twilight years, Bardot still retains the charm of a legend, leaving an unforgettable impression on her fans. Her career is proof of what can be achieved when passion, talent, and courage come together. She will forever be remembered as one of the brightest stars in the history of film and music. The story of Brigitte Bardot is not just a journey of transformation, but also a testament to the power of passion and talent. What do you think about the influence of these stars on future generations? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Leave a comment with the number 1 if you resonate with these stars or number 0 if you have a different opinion. Don't forget to give this video a like if you found it interesting and hit subscribe so you won't miss any more exciting stories. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.